It has been hours, and the storm shows no signs of stopping. Each drop sizzles as it crashes into the cold, dead stone. Were they not short on rations, it would not be such a problem. But hunger has a way of making tempers fray. Ender listens to the angry mutters of his companions, and the grumbling of his own empty stomach, and wonders how much longer they can afford to stay here. He passed the first few hours by binding the broken skeletons and repairing the worst damage to their circuitry, in the hopes of reprogramming them later as he did with P4DD-Y. Now their erratic clicks and whirs serve as an additional annoyance while they wait out the rain. Though he hates to chance it, Ender is starting to think their only hope will be to make a run for it. Oh boy, how long is this rain gonna keep on falling, huh? Welcome back to Kenshi, everyone. We are, as always, Gaming by Gaslight, and we are... yeah, we've looted this place for everything it was worth. We only got 2 engineering research, but that is actually exactly the amount we need to actually start building heavy armor crafting stations, which will in turn allow us... we could take this thing as well, but I don't think we will. I'm gonna take 2 robots, skeletons, whatever, back with us. I've got an idea of reprogramming them and possibly turning them into our 24/7 sentries. Just kind of, you know, sit on the walls of Blackstone. Also, my goodness, dog meat is starving to death very, very slowly but surely. I'm thinking to myself, do we go rob a holy farm? And by rob, I mean borrow like 1 or 2 pieces of meat just to feed the poor boy. Or maybe loot this holy ruin. Maybe we missed something. Who knows? The important thing, though, is probably that, yeah, we should get out of here as soon as possible. The bloody rain burns. Yep, that's acid rain for you. Also, is Dogmeat walking under his own volition again, or... oh, he is. Good. I wonder how long he's gonna be a pup for. I don't think the game really does a lot to tell me. I know that Gertie is already a teenager. So, you know, I'm a little confused by how that works. I don't know if there's anything in-game that specifically lets you know. But, please tell me that's... oh, sweet baby Jeebus. I don't recall you being there when we last left off. Let's try to avoid it. Is that 1 or 2? That is 1. And possibly, yeah, that's like 2 iron spiders. I was gonna say maybe a third one over there. Also, for whatever reason, this ruin is not showing up as anything. It just calls itself a ruin. It's the ruin with no name. And meanwhile, you know, I swear it wasn't quite... or, you know, the acid rain didn't go this far when we were coming in. Oh boy, that actually is apparently wearing on us pretty quickly. But no one gets left behind in the Black Legion. What the heck is this? Big old metal tree balls here. Whatever those are. Scary stuff. I guess we're gonna have to figure out some kind of armor that protects from acid. And, oh, and there we are. We're actually already out of the rain, so I was just gonna scroll through and, without really, like, digging deep into this, see who, if anyone, has protection. I guess we might as well be heading in a southerly direction. We can just head straight back home, honestly. Because, you know, I like to make things easy for us, at least as easy as possible. There's a nice little sun over there as night approaches. Hello. And who are you? Oh, some lingering dust hunters who apparently didn't get the memo. Well, you know what? Might as well let our crew have a little bit of fun with this whole situation. And by fun, I mean, let's take a... Oh, God. That was much too fast. The rest of you guys are, yeah, gonna... Oh, we've got hold on everyone for some reason. I'm sure I had a reason when I told literally everyone to hold, but, do these guys, like, just not see us, or are they hoping that if they ignore us, we'll just leave them alone? I mean, good luck. Oh, I might want to pull these guys back, but then again, letting Hobbs, Parg, and to a lesser extent Green get some martial arts training is not a bad idea. Actually, they're not even really doing any martial arts training right now. Any of these guys worth a bounty of any kind? Because we're kind of at a point where we still do need to buy food in order to survive. Though I am doing my best to work on that. Once we find more rice and when... Oh, there's a dust boss. Stinking dogs, stinking dogs. Any other dust bosses around here? A couple. None who are worth anything. You're not even worth the bounty, honestly. I will leave you there to die. Like the criminal scum you are. Such is life in a cruel, uncaring world like this. And where was that guy who's actually worth money? Ruka, go ahead and pick the man up. How is Dogmeat anyway? He's doing okay. The hunger is brutal. Wow, 2 times the hunger rate compared to Shek, who have only 1.25. Why do dogs need to eat so much? That's a good question. What about Gertie over here? What's your hunger rate? Also pretty high. That probably explains why we've been having some problems keeping our food up. Oh well. Yeah, we'll stop in at the ruin on the way back, and we'll just kind of see how things play out for us here. Reasonably good is the answer I'm expecting. Also, as we could see from that little pop-up there, it looks like our guys are doing some work, and that's always appreciated. As we wander through the ass end of the Holy Nation territory here. I'm assuming this is Holy Nation territory, mostly because, you know, holy mines and stuff. You figure the Deadlands mark the border of the Holy Nation territory. I think Blister Hill is the capital, so I kind of wonder how far up Holy Nation influence extends. That's the word you're looking for, Gaslight. Though it is kind of interesting to think that this, which may be their capital, and like as far as I can tell, maybe up here. It's kind of interesting. The map itself, I don't think... What is this? Show Batai. So we know about one place in the far north, a bunch of places down south that we really should go visit. Maybe they have more engineering research for us. Maybe not. Also, there is something moving out there. Probably some more dust bandits who are, you know, they still haven't got the memo. Alright, if we, wander on in here. Is there any evidence that there might be some food lying around? I feel the answer is... Oh, it actually might be some meat. Do I harvest the meat is the question now. I think the answer to that question is a pretty resounding yes. Because actually that would solve our... Now here's a question for you. Could I sneak and have you... Dang. Alright, well, let's have our archers maybe try to pick off some of the herd. I feel it would be just bad for the environment to just wipe out an entire herd of wild bulls. You know, because we care about the environment. We've learned a thing or two from Oregon Trail. There's actually a part of me that thinks, you know what, I should totally see if I can dig up a copy of one of the versions of the Oregon Trail that I had or used to have, and do something like that on the channel. That just seems fun to me. I used to love the Oregon Trail back in the day. Okay, a couple of them are up green. You might want to get out of there, buddy. All right, are they all? Yeah, I only want to try to pick off a couple of them. Is it possible we can lure just a few? It feels... Oh yeah, this is where that lesson you've been taught in the comments, Gaslight, about the hold option would come in handy. Okay, everyone's just gonna run in and we're gonna butcher the entire herd. No big deal. Maybe. Or this was a giant mistake and we're all gonna die. Time will tell. Alright, so meanwhile, while our friends are busying themselves with all of this, it occurs to Hacks that they are in desperate need of increasing their food supply, and part of doing that will come from having rice. So she proposes a bit of a... Actually, especially since we apparently are just sitting around here and not doing anything for whatever reason. There a reason none of you are hauling to this iron storage? Because I would really like it if one of you, or some of you, or several of you, or all of you could consider doing that. Oh, what is Jin doing? Jin is now operating the machine, and what is this? All these... Oh yeah, we took all the combat cleavers. I think we can actually drop them on the ground and just kind of have them there as display. Or something. Yeah, look at that. Kind of end up getting something of a cool... I don't know how long it'll be before these things despawn, but I kind of like the idea of just having these swords here. But anyway, let's have... Or maybe I should see who the fastest people are here. 19, 27, 26. Okay, so your inventory is actually kind of full of stuff that I should actually put away in our storage container, which is somewhere around here, if I can figure out where I put it. Oh yeah, it's all the way over here. Yeah, so let's kind of dump this stuff in here for now, because you don't really need to carry it. And the combat cleaver will dump at some future time. But yeah, let's, same with you. Like, you've got, all three of you have important jobs, but let's see if we can wander down at least a rot. I think we can outrun anything bad that might happen to us, so I'm not terribly worried. This also gives us a bit of a chance to see where the remaining gaps in our walls are, mostly over here. I was also actually rather pleased when I loaded up the game that the walls we had kind of built into the terrain actually had popped out of the terrain for whatever reason. And we're definitely going to have to do some, like, fiddling with this, I think. Because I feel like where this wall ends, it doesn't actually, like, completely seal off the terrain as much as I would like. Similar to why we built over here, because there were some gaps in the terrain that I overlooked at first and would really rather not have. Anyway, so, oh, and there's some Garu over here. I mean, assuming creatures like this wander in from time to time, then we should also be okay. Also, I just kind of want to see, let's see, upcoming events in... there's going to be a Holy Nation assault in 6 days, apparently. It's nice of them that they would schedule that. It's like, oh, prepare yourselves. In 6 days' time, we're gonna send some more paladins to get brutally murdered by a bunch of ragtag misfits who don't even have proper weapons or armor. Because, you know, that's what happened last time. Of course, then again, did we actually even leave? I don't think there were any survivors the last time, so Perhaps they just don't even realize what happened. Also, hacks. I don't know why you're going off all by your lonesome like that, but it does concern me just a little bit. Also, hacks should probably have one of those stackable backpacks instead of the non-stackable backpack I've got on her right now. But I haven't done that as of yet. Also, it occurs to me there is a certain danger in kind of having these guys wander off into the swamps, because again, as we've already noted, they do not have any fancy gear or equipment, and thus, I hope Barat actually does sell rice. That would be really handy. I might wander through some of the swamps, but perhaps today, while the Black Legion is doing their thing, actually maybe I should have even brought more people, but yeah, this will be a time in the spotlight for our friends who don't always get a time in the spotlight. Words, they're hard sometimes. But yeah, after all, Hax has field experience, and she figures we're free folk here. Why would we hide behind walls all day? Sure, we could, and honestly, to a certain extent, Hax is kind of like the de facto leader of, hello? Sort of like the de facto leader of the people who are staying behind, and it also occurs to me I should probably change these guys to something other than labor. Like maybe Blackstone citizenry or something like that. In fact, you know what? Let's do that right now. I think there's probably some better suggestions that I shall no doubt read over in the commentary. The comments down below. But citizenry. That's not right. That's not right. That's not right. That looks wrong. Why does that look wrong? You know what? Let's just say, people, because apparently my brain is just shot. Shot completely. Or, you know what? I don't like that either. We'll call them Blackstone Pops, short for population. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, honestly, I think my problem is I have been basically getting, I'm not going to say no sleep, but a reasonably decreased amount of sleep lately. I've been probably pushing myself a little bit too hard, working on too many different things at once. But then again, I'm happy working on them, so, you know, aside from losing sleep to it, I don't see the problem. I guess, is what I'm saying. Is there even anyone home? The city didn't get overrun, did it? It looks... Oh, no, wait, there's one dude. Alright. Oh, no, wait. There are, in fact, 5 dudes. Hi there, guys. I hope you don't mind me coming to visit. Drugs is what you need, sir. Oh, there's a travel shop. This is not a shop, but we do have a drug dealer. So we'll go talk to our drug dealer and see if he's got anything besides drugs, because these drug dealers sometimes do. But, oh, nope, that's hemp. We want a bit of rice weed today. Bit of fish might actually be a good idea as well. Though, to be honest with you, all we need is enough rice to actually get the first farm up and running. After that... There really no other shops here? Apparently not. I'm also happy to see that no one else seems to be dying. That's, comforting, and dog meat is recovering nicely. How goes things, Drifter? Not too bad. Damn, that's hemp. What is this? Kazari Zukin, oh, it's an armor of some kind. I'll buy that. Armored faceplates, I'll buy that. Side angle Hashigane. Hashigane? Is that how you'd pronounce that? Maybe. Oh, look at that, a wooden backpack. Haggle must. I don't actually know how to make one of those, apparently. I thought I did, but nope. You know, I just want to learn how to make all of these things. I don't know how to make a straw hat, really? That's embarrassing. Seems like such an... Oh, there we go. There's the rice weed. Booyah. Okay, so now we've got enough to, I think, make a medium farm. Let's do a quick check of that. Doodly-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. And we really just need enough 30 rice weed, 10 rice weed, so we can make 2 small farms, and we can eventually upgrade those. Just quickly go over this. We've got 18, 20, 20 free. And if we hop back over here, and if we can figure out where I left the blueprint for a rice farm, right there. This contains 0 of the 30 rice weed we need, because I think I had some, but I used it all like an idiot. Unless it's hiding here in nope, I must have cooked it all. Great moves there, Gaslight. So you know what? Since that's going to be our goal, we have. Let's actually we trade so everyone's got. Yeah, just so we can keep track of this. So that is 24. We only need 6 more. That shouldn't be that hard, and hopefully we don't have to village. We've never been to this village. If I triangulate that, you think that's about the same distance away as from Mudtown? I think so. And I do kind of like the idea of learning about somewhere new. What is it? Oh, I could just loot their farm, but that would be inappropriate. So let's not do that instead. We'll hey, why is it that 2 of the 3 of you don't want to actually go places when I tell you to go places? Might just be a little AI, you know, getting confused and taking a second to figure things out. Because we do have a lot of stuff going on right now. Yeah, simple stuff, really. We just need to head out, not get attacked by either swamp ninjas or those hideous blood spiders that have been ever so damaging. Though, fingers crossed, knock on wood and all these other things, we haven't actually seen anything horribly deadly yet, which probably means that every single blood spider in the swamps has secretly converged on Blackstone while we weren't paying attention. Maybe. Today has been quite the adventure for Jemson and Jin. They have been with the Legion since they were just a ragtag bunch of drifters and ex-slaves. Yet this is the first time they have really got to see what it's like to venture into the wasteland. Under Hax's guidance, they have been successful in their mission to acquire rice and seed, needed desperately to kickstart the food production in the settlement. Akron has even been merciful enough to keep the blood spiders and swamp ninjas at bay. While Jin is happy to return to his forge, and Jemson to her mining, it has been a thrilling experience to venture out into the world if only for a day. They'll certainly have some stories for the others when they return home. As for the Black Legion, their journey has been less favorable. Ambushed by a horde of starving, stinking bandits, they licked their wounds and limped back home. A lesson in humility, but also a reminder that the Dust Bandits were maintaining some level of order in the wasteland. Ender wonders if this plague of human locusts is only temporary, or if it is a sign of harsh times ahead. In any case, they are not returning home empty-handed. They are one step closer to achieving his vision of what the Legion can become.